Hey guys, so do you know how airlines adjust ticket prices dynamically as demand spikes? Or do you know how Amazon refreshes your recommendations every few milliseconds while you're still browsing? Or do you know how Starbucks sends personalized mobile offers based on live weather and traffic data? These aren't just cool tricks, they are powered by something called real time analytics. So, in today's video, I'll walk you through how to build a real time analytics dashboard using SingleStore, a lightning fast distributed SQL database that handles real time data with ease. But first, let's understand everything from the basics. Let's understand what is real time analytics. So, real time analytics is the process of analyzing data as it's created instead of waiting for batch jobs or scheduled runs. So, that means you are processing events within milliseconds or seconds of them happening. Instead of looking at yesterday's data, you're acting on data that just arrived, whether it's a new purchase, a user click, or a sensor reading. So, think of it as getting alerts when a VIP customer makes a purchase, adjusting pricing based on inventory in real time, and personalizing user experiences instantly based on their behavior. How cool is that, right? So that will basically help your business grow and take amazing decisions, right? So why it matters, right? Why real time analytics basically matters, why it makes a big deal. Airlines change ticket prices dynamically, like I said, based on real-time demand and availability. Amazon updates product suggestions within, I think, 100 milliseconds based on your clicks. And Starbucks again combines live weather and traffic data to tailor mobile offers based on your current location. And whether you're running an e-commerce store, a fintech platform, or a logistic company, the ability to act instantly on fresh data can drive revenue, and it will help you make better decisions, and it will also help you with efficiency and customer satisfaction, right? And this is where exactly SingleStore comes in. SingleStore is a distributed SQL database built for real-time performance. So you get the power of real-time ingest of high-velocity data streams, sub-second query latency, horizontal scalability without complex data engineering, and a fully SQL compatible interface. Right. So instead of bolting together separate ingestion, processing, and querying tools, SingleStore basically gives you an all-in-one engine that is patented actually, that's optimized for speed, performance, and scale. So what we are building today, we are building a real-time e-commerce analytics dashboard that shows total sales, revenue, average order value, product performance, and this is the stack we are using. Backend, we are using Python and Flask. Database, single store. Frontend, HTML, CSS, and Chart.js. And data pipeline is like a Python script that generates simulated real-time sales data. So let's see this in action through a simple tutorial. Hey guys, so here is the complete code uh, of the e-commerce dashboard that we are building. So let me explain each of the file step by step. So this is app.py that holds the Flask application with all the logic. Okay, and I'm going to share this in the description of this video so that you can go and try it out yourself. And this is the config.py file that contains all the credentials of my database, DB configuration. And this is the data generator.py where we basically create dummy sales data. We ingest dummy sales data to our database. And these are some of the requirements that the application needs. Flask and markup save, some of the other things. And other than that, this is the dashboard.js with all the logic of the backend, how the dashboard should be. And yeah, I mean, then what we have app.py, config.py, data generator.py, dashboard.js, and index is the index.html holds the how the UI should look like. And this is the requirements file, like I showed. These are some of the requirements, the dependencies that we require. So we can first basically apply the create a virtual environment for yourself since it's a Python Flask application. And once you do that, install the requirements .txt, and then let's start with our app.py, Python dot. Sorry, before that, we need to basically start inserting data to our database, right? So let's start with Python data generator.py. We'll start that, and as you can see, connecting to database. So it will connect to database and it will start inserting the dummy data. Okay, so starting real-time sales simulation that we suggested in our app.py, and as you can see, the dummy data started getting ingested into our database. Inserted 20 sales. Last was about wireless headphones of this much price, and next yoga mat. Now let's go to another tab and let's run our main application, Python app.py. As you can see, it is running on our local 501. So let's go and see how this basically looks. So yeah, as you can see, this is our real-time e-commerce dashboard, which is getting updated dynamically through, I think, just milliseconds, within milliseconds. So everything is backed by the single store database. As you can see, the sales 94, 95, it is getting changed, 96, and the revenue, last minute revenue is this much, which is also getting changed, and average order value, as you can see, $140, $138, and sales by category last 10 minutes, and these are the top products that are getting sold: smartwatch, wireless headphones, coffee maker, yoga mat, novel. So everything is, as you can see, it is getting refreshed by itself, and here also our data is getting ingested dynamically and within a second. And yeah, this is how our data is getting ingested within a second, and this is how the data is sending to the dashboard that we have created. So as you can see, the category here, the query type, the execution time, which is in all milliseconds, the categories, the real time, the tiers, the top products, everything is getting collected within milliseconds. So that is the power of uh, creating a real-time understanding real-time analytics that will help you build confidence, and also take proper decisions, and create customizable offers for your customers so that your business can be very fruitful and you can grow in your business. So I encourage everyone to go to singlestore.com and create a sign up and sign in. Single store has a free share tier, and where you can basically get some free credits to try out a lot of things. So go to singlestore.com, sign up, and start building your real-time analytics. Hey guys, so I forgot to tell you one thing, that you need to create a database that is e-commerce, as you can see here, and inside that database you need to create these tables: sales and products and the customers. So this is all to ingest the dummy data to make sure we get the analytics properly. So how you can create all this? They're creating a database and then creating tables. So once you go to singlestore.com, sign up and sign in, this is where you will land. This is the single store dashboard. So go to Data Studio, and once you go to Data Studio, you can go to new, and there is a new SQL file. So you can create a notebook or create a new SQL file. Let's go to create a new SQL file, and then just copy this, create a e-commerce thing. So you can copy the code. I'm going to share this in the description of this video so that you know how to create these tables. So you need to create the database first, and then create these tables inside that database. So create the database name is e-commerce. You just hover over that and then just run. So I have already created that. The e-commerce yeah, database is already here. So if I run again, it'll say it's already there. So then use e-commerce database, and then inside that database create this sales table where we are going to insert some data, right? The product ID, product name, category, price, quantity, customer ID. And then we'll create one more table that is products where we're going to increase, we're going to share the category, price, stock, and we're going to create one more table that is customers table with that has customer ID, location, and tier. So if you, once you create your database and run, create all these tables inside that database, and we will basically, like I showed you, we will run the application. One is the one we are running is, let me tell you uh, the Python data generator.py, and next we are running the Python app.py, the main application logic. So one basically ingests the dummy data and into our database, and then the other one basically runs the main application, right? So let me show you how our database actually holds all this content. Okay, so let's go to deployments and databases, and our database name is e-commerce, right? Let's go to e-commerce. Let me find the e-commerce. Yeah, it's here. We should have three tables, that is customers, products, and sales, and you can go to any of them and you can just see the sample data, right? All this. And you can go back and actually search for the sales, and you can see the sample data. We have like yoga mat, smartwatch, so everything is getting ingested dynamically, right? Depending on how we have basically built our application. We have told the application to create some dummy data, so that's how the everything is getting ingested into our database. So hope you understood. I'm going to share the whole application logic and the code so that you can go through it and create your own customizable real-time analytics dashboard, something like this, right? Thanks guys.